Hello? Okay. So this is our working microphone. It's in the middle of the room, and I know this room is very, very hot. Hence why I've taken off my jacket, so just please bear with us. Okay, apparently we're trying to get the fans to work. Can everyone hear me when I'm not working the microphone? Yeah! Then shut you. Fuck up. I get angry when you guys are in the panel with me.
I'll leave if you want.
No.
I just want to see.
I know you just want to see it. Okay.
Oh, God.
Alright. Okay. Welcome to our Q&A panel. This is our general panel. Essentially, anything you want to cover, we'll cover here. Anything you want to do, actually, no, it came out wrong. Anything you want to ask us, well, anything about any of our skits, pictures, whatever we do, I don't know, who am I? Whatever you want to ask, this is time to ask it. And as well, I think near the end of the panel, we'll be playing a new episode from our series, Kingdom Bros. Which, has anyone ever played Kingdom Hearts 2? Has anyone ever gone to 100 Acre Woods? Who fucking hates 100 Acre Woods? Yay! Who likes Winnie the Pooh? I am so sorry.
I'm sorry,
Alright.
Yeah, that's a question. Yeah, that's a question. What's Kingdom Hearts?
Get the fuck out. Okay, does anyone have a question to start the panel off with? Please don't be shy. Thank you.
Okay, when you decide what cosplay to do, how do you, like, as a group decide who does what?
That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question. Damn it. It's an easy one. It's like, how old are you? Alright.
Honestly, we never really had much of a problem. We're very lucky. All of us have a very distinct type of character we like. Like, sometimes we do the same ones. We really don't care. We really give no fucks. Like, both me and Lucas have both done Riku. Yeah, she used my wig one time. Really no fuck was ever given that day.
We both done Sora and Roxas.
Like, if we both like the same character, we'll just switch off. Like, we really, it's free loving.
What?
I'm going to use a mic because I talk really quietly. But usually when we choose... When we choose to do a group thing, it's usually just someone suggesting, hey, like, why don't we just do this for this convention? And then we'll kind of go through which characters we want to do, and a lot of the time it works out that we just like different characters. I know Mavi and I like the same type of character usually, so we'll kind of choose the same one, and sometimes we both do it to the same convention, and we just have to, like, Bulmas and Dragon Ball Z. Other times, if there's another character that either Mavi or I like, then we'll just kind of choose the other one and just kind of like compromise, and then do the character that you actually wanted to do a different time. So
we had 3 Bulmas in one photo shoot at one time. Everyone wanted to be Bulma. Like, okay, at first we were just like, let's try to make one character per series, so we can make like a full group. But if that ends up upsetting someone, like, you don't want somebody being there being like, God, I hate this character. Even though I've gone to photo shoots hating the character I was, by the end of it, I was just like, I love this character, they have so much to offer. Because you get to, like, really love a character through, like, the blood, sweat, and tears. And by making fun of them in very subtle ways. Like Yuiko. I hated Yuiko. But then I discovered she had an obsession with jam. For some reason that made everything okay. So I was like, lemon jam, plum jam, strawberry jam, it just made my freaking life.
Also, a big thing for being a cosplay group, it's great, a lot of people love cosplay characters they love, but we also, all of us, pretty sure all of us, we also love doing a costume for someone else. Like for One Piece, we have never seen One Piece, never watched One Piece. Lucas loved One Piece, and we're like, well, we're happy when you're happy, bro, so just tell us what to do. And then I just end up reading it, and I'm like, you picked a fucking awesome character for me. I love that. So I was genuinely happy to do something I did not know just because I knew it makes someone else happy.
Another question. It's okay, I'm still using it. It's my thought, bro.
Let's toss it in a dumpster and 3 hours later we go get it.
Yes! You got another question, guys.
If there's any characters in this series that you wish hadn't been in there, or any characters you wish would replace them?
Sorry?
Is there any characters in the Kingdom Hearts series that you don't like, or wish they would be replaced with someone else?
Winnie the Pooh.
News to everyone, Kingdom Hearts characters you don't like. And if I mishear you, it's because I have a really bad time with accents. So therefore, I have to hear everybody hear twice. It's not that you're speaking poorly, it's that I am slow to understand.
Also, we are big, huge Hunchback Notre Dame fans, so it was nice to finally get it. Even though I haven't played the game yet, I'm going to play it just because.
Okay, England. Courtney has a face. I would like to show you her face. Show it.
What's his face? What?
A projector. Okay, can everybody see her?
Yeah.
Do it.
No, okay, I like Quasimodo, and I have a Quasimodo face. And when I cosplay Quasimodo Feast of Fools, it's going to be beautiful.
Out the side of her mouth. The best thing was we were in the car on the way back from Con, and it was Courtney and then Jenna and then me, and then she was harassing Jenna by just making up. They're like, "Come on, Gypsy!" Poor Jenna.
She drooled on me.
She was trying to get out of the car, but she was pushing me into the window, so there was like as much space between her.
And then a photographer's just like filming it from his front seat.
What was the question? Oh! Who don't I like in Kingdom Hearts?
Like Disney characters or just in general? Disney?
Yeah, I
loved Goofy. When he died, I was just like, Donald's kind of.
I really hate Lilo and Stitch, too. I also hated Wally. And Tangled, actually, too.
Leave our monsters! Get out! Down my country! You wait till the next question.
Basically, I liked all of the Disney stuff that they've done. However, in Kingdom Hearts 2, it kind of got repetitive because they used a lot of the exact same worlds. So I wish that they had done different worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2 than from Kingdom Hearts 1, which is why I really like Tron. That was a lot of fun for me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a huge Tron nerd because I watched it when I was little. But yeah, I'm trying to think about a Disney movie that I
I
haven't
didn't
done.
like Jack Sparrow because it wasn't Johnny Depp's voice. I was just like,
Okay, it was the
I wish
original.
I could love you.
Wait,
I wish. It wasn't his voice.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow. Oh, that was his.
No, I heard Jack, and I just thought Jack was good.
Okay.
The pumpkin.
It would be cool to see Sleeping Beauty's world, since
Well,
Maleficent was such a big
Play Birth by Sleep, goddammit!
Oh, I know what would be a cool world. No! Mary Poppins! Yeah, exactly. Like Sora, but George B. Sora as the like you're freaking like opening your mouth for Olympics, it would just be a million of them.
when you were with English cosplayers?
It's the Norwegians. They take us on things, and the Dutch, and their beer.
But this morning, for example, I think you guys were there. I was coming back from the shower, so I just had something around my waist, and I come by, and they're in the kitchen. I come by, and I'm just like, and I keep walking, and they're just like, come back, come back. So I came back. They're like, do it again, like you're in a porno. So Jen comes around, like she walks in at the same time, so I come around looking at them, and I walk straight to Jen. Oh, hi there. She's like, oh, hi. I was like, pretend you're in a porno. And then there's something about like, oh, my towel's falling off. And then I'm gonna go to the shower. She's like, but there's no wanking in the shower. I was like, since when have you ever followed the rules? That was just like, 9 o'clock in the morning. We also hid in her closet.
It's constant. Like, at first it was funny, because I knew about it. So I'm rooming with Amala, and he's in our closet with a big furry boa and a pimp stick, just and we have it on film, and she's like looking through her suitcase, her butt's at the closet at like any moment. And he comes out, and he does this little dance. But then it got too much. And then there was still always someone in our closet. Like, we'd be like getting changed, and we're like, wait. We're in the closet, they're just, that's it. But then the worst was really late at night. It was like 4 in the fucking morning. And we're going to bed, and we see one pillow on the bed. And we're about to, like, jump in. I'm like, wait, pretty sure there's 2 pillows. Where's the second one? I'm like, oh, maybe it's in the closet. So in the closet, there's that dick. But just a pillow on his head like this. I screamed so loud. I lost my shit. Now I'm scared.
When I was cosplaying, well, I was like sort of like half-assed Tim Drake last night for Robin, and then, although I was pretending to be Batman, so I don't really understand. And then he was Peter Parker still, well, it was still kind of like your half-assed cosplay. It didn't matter. Went into the closet, and I would close the closet, I'm like, my parents are dead! He comes in as Peter Parker, we look at each other like, our parents are dead! We just go yelling it over and over again, and Becky comes into the closet, with her like dangly body, and we're just all in the closet together yelling that our parents are dead.
Why is always my closet?
I don't know.
There's also this weird thing, I don't know what the English do, but they put pictures all over our dorm. So like, they lift up the toilet and it's like Loki. Like, you look up and it was Nicolas Cage's face that you don't say all over the door. Like, I'm not saying. What the fuck?
I was actually mad this morning because I opened my door to see Nicolas Cage, and I, just without thinking, I just ripped it down. And so they came sort of like, you guys are in the kitchen, I think, and then Kelly was just like, she comes up and she's like, were you angry this morning? Sorry. And I was like, why would you think I'm angry? She's like, rip. And then I looked, I was like, oh shit, like rip all of it. And he's like, ah, Nicolas Cage. I hate Nicolas Cage.
We still have ours.
Although I do like that one gif on the internet where it's like his hair is all like morphed. It's like, your argument is invalid, my hair is a bird. That's some good Nicolas Cage. What are you talking about? Have you run into any mischief with Prince?
Just late night adventures on the slide in the swing.
Yeah, last night we just went out with like Loki and Thor for some reason. And the Dutch. Loki, Thor, and the Dutch. Somebody got stuck in the slide.
I stood over it and I came through. She expected me to come down like a pencil and I came out like this.
Oh yeah. No, she goes down super fast for some reason. She had like her heels in the air. I was like, Thor's gonna get smacked in the throat.
On the swing though, you nearly got hit in the face.
Yeah, that's true. We played this game where we pushed Loki around on the swing. We kind of like just threw her around. And then we'd stand in the middle and we played like gladiator dodge. And never just come around and drop on the floor. Got really dirty like it.
I'm off for it,
Okay, moving on.
so what mischief has the Norwegians for children?
Hey! Norwegians. No, like
I'm not even bringing up the Swedes because we're not that bad.
what? Yes, you are. Yeah, Chris. There's this guy named Chris. And this is his inside voice.
ungodly hours. And he's like, fuck, you can't get mad because it's Chris.
Whenever we need to gather people in Chris, everyone is like
But we love them. Like, we went to Norway for a convention, and they were just, there's so much love. Like, I never experienced that much love in my life. It was, and then they're all here, and it's just like, I don't know.
Well, the Alcon love's not good enough for you.
You guys are more just trolling us constantly. Like, it's love through trolling. And then the Swedes taught us this game where you have to stand in a circle and touch somebody else's foot. So you have to stand in a circle and you have to like move your foot. It's like foot twister. It ends up getting really hard. Like you think, oh, I'm just moving my foot. But no! I fell over. And last night, that guy came up to me and he was pretty drunk. A little. And just so many hugs and it was so awesome and lovely and everyone's just so nice. What were you talking about again?
Norwegian missions.
That was it.
Let me tell you about the Norwegian.
I'm excited to go to
Yes.
next year.
Or hopefully,
Yes,
hopefully you're going back.
I'm ready to have one somehow.
I want.
If there's any convention in Europe from January to June in like the Scandinavia area.
So I'll be living in Finland. Tell them the 2 Finnish words you know.
I know 2 words in Finnish, bum and poop. I'm not going to get very far in life. That's okay.
Tell them you're planning on how to make friends.
Okay. I was told, I'm sure not, that the Finnish don't like sitting next to each other, they're kind of separate. So when I go on a bus, I'm just going to sit close to the stranger and just say, and eventually someone will laugh. And that person will become my friend. And then I was told last night that I'll get stabbed.
Just find a sauna.
No, I was
told
what do you do at the sauna?
You're naked.
Whip each other with the wood.
Yes, they actually.
Whip each other with wood.
Like, twigs. And then they go and beat each other because apparently it's
My mind's been really
Moving on!
I'm sorry. Are you ever thinking of maybe coming to a con in France?
We love to. Okay.
convention.
We love to go to a con in France. We did have a really bad experience. We went to French Disney World, or Paris Disney World. For some reason, we just had the worst trip.
It was horrible. And I love Disneyland.
It was just the weirdest trip. But like all the French people I talked to on DA, once we sort of said that, were just like, we swear France isn't like that. They're like the nicest people ever. I'm like, I don't doubt that. We just had a really bad experience. But, yeah, I'd love to go.
I'm going to apologize because I work for Disney, so I probably don't have
You're gonna cry now.
No, it obviously wasn't you. You were like trolling after her.
She was what making it bad for you.
Our hotel didn't know how to check us in.
If you ever do come back to Euro Disney during the summer, like next year, I mean 2013 summer, come looking for an Alice.
Oh, are you the Alice in the park?
There's more than one of us.
Character in the room.
I'm
Everyone
a
knows.
restoration, but I'm a mission character, meaning that we get sent out during the summers when there's too many people. So I do Alice and Wendy sometimes.
That's so cool. We should go. Alice.
No.
She's got each and every answer. Are you
Shake them. That's so cool.
Come to Disney, I have free entrances.
You're about to find out. That's what this entire episode is about. It may not be quite explained because we got kind of carried away.
I want to see it.
We do have episode 4 as well, so I don't know if we're going to be showing all that. You said it now. We're trying to get it out. I can't go back on that one. question too. It changes all the time.
It's like picking your favorite baby.
Or your favorite Okay, I'd say that my favorite is usually the one I cosplayed most recently. It's fresh in my mind. Although I really do like being Sora. I also really like being Mako, despite the abuse. I really liked being Zuko too. I think I'd love being Aang because then I could shave my head. I'm thinking Square Enix, those costumes. I liked being Kaito yesterday, but I don't think anyone really knew who we were. So
I did.
oh, okay.
They just didn't like us, it's fine.
I guess so, yeah. Also Blue Exorcist, I like husband Blue Exorcist.
I don't know. My favorite's usually something from Sailor Moon. Also Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know, I've done a lot of costumes that I really like, but I never remember them.
Usually the ones I like are the ones I didn't think I would. Like, I really enjoyed Pinkie Pie. For no reason. That was just delightful. And you don't have to take down your boobs, which is just fantastic. Yes, I was Pinkie Pie with a beard, but for a brief moment in my life. And I ate Cheetos in my tutu. I also really like the challenge of making things. Like, I really enjoyed wearing Kane from Trinity Blood. Even though I was just kind of like a statue like this and kind of like meandered along, taking pictures with small children. You know. And so it's either like super, super comfy. Oh wait, no. Like Nike Superboy. Fucking best one. No one really knows that. That's cool. But it's awesome. There we go. It's all like my Tumblr friends. Yeah. Young Adventures.
I know that at the late night panel you guys were being asked some very embarrassing questions, so I have to ask, what are the questions that are really embarrassing that you would love to ask your fans?
We're supposed to open that
See, all the really bad ones, I don't want to know the answers to. There's that saying, ignorance is bliss. I'm a very firm believer in that.
Yeah, no one's ever asked us that before.
Yeah. Whenever I ask a question that's supposed to embarrass somebody, it's usually just me asking like, it's in the way I ask it like, do you prefer an old barber or a young barber? It's like questions where like, the young person's just like, I'm not sure if I answer either way, if he's going to assume something bad about me. I honestly don't. I think I agree with her. I think the questions I really want to ask, I wouldn't want to know the answers to. Not that you guys aren't legit people. But, yeah, no, the late night panel, just a lot of those, like, super sexual questions. Awesome. Not so good at answering those. No, I'm bashful.
I just know why people would want to know.
Yeah.
I don't need the curiosity.
No.
It's like, just go on Tumblr or 4chan. You can find tons of answers to those questions.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have to go pee like halfway through this.
In your onesie?
In my onesie. Okay, you cannot go pee in this thing. I have the worst bladder ever. Okay, there's something else. And I had to take the onesie off to pee. But every time I'm like struggling, and once you get it down here, this thing presses against your skin and it's always cold. So it's always just like, trying to get this thing off my skin and then trying to go pee with like, and I'm sure anyone walking in who like sees under the stalls will just see these big and like this mass of fabric. This person going like.
Consider taking the necklace off before you take the onesie off.
You gotta take the wig off. That's like the wig. Put the wig on the top of the toilet. The toilet's cosplaying more than I am. Tonight.
Yes.
Another tough one.
No,
I know what mine is. I don't know what it is.
Lucas, you know what it is.
Yeah, I'll save mine for last.
Well, mine, I don't think anyone knows Saint Seiya or Knights of the Zodiac at all. Anybody? Anyone? One person. It's a little bit there. Well, there's a character, but he has god armor, and it's pretty much wing armor that would take up this entire span of this room. And it's 4 giant metal wings, and the rest of them's just metal. And that would be fucking sweet. So I know that's gonna happen.
It's a toilet.
My dream costume would probably be Floral Falal Yuna from Final Fantasy X-2, with like the big flower in the background. I've talked to a friend of mine about building it and just kind of like sticking me in like a harness and just taking photos and then basically just destroying it. So that'd be a lot of effort for like a one-time costume, but that's definitely a dream one of mine. And also the beetle ball Thumbelina from the Thumbelina movie.
It's the beetle ball. I'd say, well, one that's like, it's not so much a dream cosplay because it's gonna, no, it's not going to happen. It should happen. In October is gonna be Captain America, and that one I took a long time making because I'm like, I'm not gonna do it unless I can hit. Because I was like, I'm gonna do this cosplay, but it's also gonna be a push for me to hit like a goal, like muscle mass target. So I'm close to that goal. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen by. Like I'm still not very big, but still, it was my own personal target. It should happen by this October, but yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna go about making that. It's gonna be Adventure. She's gonna help me. Yep. And a dream cosplay of mine is George Banks. From Mary Poppins. We discovered last night that I know the entire song by heart.
You know the song more than I do!
I know like every single like intonation of the song. Splendid. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it. Sing it.
Open the door, singing it.
Oh god. I need you guys to start going like dun 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 dun.
Can I do background music for you?
Dun 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 dun. Of deep satisfaction. Much as a king astride his noble steed. When I return from day's ride to half and wide, how pleasant is the life I lead. I missed it. At 6:01, I'm not. No. At 6:02, I run my house precisely on shift. At 6:01, I pass through my at 6:02, consistent is the life I live.
Stop singing!
There we go. It's bad to be in English in 1910. Keep it on the floor. It's the age of 10. I'm the lord of my castle, the sovereign, the lead. I do my service, subject, children's wife, with a foreign but with some awkward is something that is breaking. It's 6:03 and it's body. And so I put them on the head and send them off to bed. How lonely is the life I lead.
This seems nice now. Whenever you're trying to sleep and that comes out of your closet, it's not fun.
I was trying to come with my laptop.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, Sora was up there too.
Yeah, Sora. We had
Go
Sora.
with them first, anyway.
Okay.
If you have to live out the rest of your life in an anime or game, let's say, and not being yourself, which anime would you pick?
So you're not yourself?
You are yourself, and you have to live out your life.
So that sucks, 'cause I have no illusions of grandeur. Like, if the zombie apocalypse came, I'd be like in the closet pissing myself. Just like hoping for the end. So I don't know, like, what's that game where like it's just like happy rainbows? You just like shoot them and you go in the clouds?
Katamari.
No, it's like really old. It's like back in the PC Daisy, like C semicolon slash run, showing my age. And it's just this little girl. She goes, and the rainbow happens and she just crawls over the rainbow. And I was like, wow, that's the entire game. I would love to be in that game.
You go.
See, the issue with this is I'd be like, oh, I'd love to be this, and then I think about it, and I'm just like, no. Oh, come on. Because that's dangerous. Actually, Digimon.
Yeah.
I probably want to be in Digimon. And so we're Digimon. Digital champions to save the digital world. Excellent. In a legit way, I really don't know.
Mario Party.
Every day's a party. With Daisy?
Oh no.
Virgo's a sex doll.
Actually, I'd say, no, maybe I don't. I was gonna say Avatar. Because I'd love to be a bender, like an airbender. And the Fire Nation would attack. And everything would constantly change, and I like stability in my life.
But you yourself would be a non-bender.
Well, I'd be a bender. Oh, no, I'd be myself?
Yes.
Oh no! Rainbow! Okay.
Be in a dress-up game.
A dress up? What, like a dating harem game? Oh, that would. I'll be yelling at number 4. I just stand in a corner and I'm just like, you don't know me. You can't understand how I'm feeling. I'll still do that every day.
Alright. Any questions?
Oh yeah, okay, we're good. Okay.
What was the most expensive, longest, complicated cosplay you've ever done? I don't think you could make something similar to that.
Well, my most expensive was Zero from Code Geass, but that wasn't the longest one.
How much was Zero?
Zero was like $1,000.
Oh! It's okay, it's 20 pounds.
But it's one of my favorite animes, so that's why I was willing to fork out the cash.
Well, my longest was probably Luke from Tales of the Abyss because I could not sew the sleeves on. The sleeves took I was watching, what was I watching? I think I was watching like some sort of like Ride for the Straight Guy or something. One of those, oh no, it was one about like multiple wives or something. It was like this really, oh no. It was always really, we have a channel called TLC and it's got a lot of really weird like real life sort of like trashy stuff like Honey Boo Michelle. Yeah. So I was watching that and I got through like a segment of programming and I was just doing this one sleeve and it just would not work.
Mine was Rapunzel from Tangled because the hand painting alone took me like 16 hours.
Mine, longest and expensive, was Kane. I lost track of money because that was like a year project, continuously, kept adding. Because Trinity Blood, it never ends. Every picture is slightly different. And so I spent like just like a week alone just on like a hand claw. Because I'm like, I'm gonna be so fucking legit. And I made little crosses and I simply like put little studs in all the fingers. You can't see any of that in photos, that's okay. I wore it for like 3 hours. Spent a year on it. That was time well wasted.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. We've got like 15 minutes.
It's an hour.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like 6:45 now.
Okay.
Well, we started late.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we'll take one more question, then we'll do the video, and then we'll see how much time we have left.
Who's got a really good one?
He's got excellent pressures on. He's got it.
I got a big one. If I were to make one, which I'm willing to, just because it sounds like something that should exist, would you play an FDP RPG?
That's a great question.
I would want to know what the ending scenarios were before I started.
Well, somebody once wrote, I think it
Oh my
was like
God,
a fan fiction about us, and they made it into a YouTube they made it into a YouTube thing where they had pictures of us where it's like with text. It was like we were talking back and forth. I was like I was really the popular one. I was really elitist and a real big asshole. You were like super shy and obsessed with
No, I was like emo.
Yeah. I don't know what you were.
There was one fan fiction where I was like, I turned on the light, and I was there, and I'm like, excellent. My job.
You know what? And you want to make that? That'd be awesome.
I'd be interested because then it's always funny to find out what people think of us. Because like
I
only.
have to guess, unfortunately, because I don't know you guys, but it'd be interesting for you to see what my guesswork ends up with, I guess.
Exactly.
Because everyone thinks their personalities are like really different than what we are.
Well, they think you two
They think I'm a fucking psycho person.
or a nice one.
You know, I was thinking I'm the nice one on the internet. I'm the meanest one, sadly.
It's like maybe slightly. Everyone thinks I'm really stupid. Although I do perpetuate this myself. Everyone thinks I'm really stupid. So when I say things like, oh, I just got back from school, I got a good mark on my exam, I always get Twitter messages that are just like, what? You can read? Or like, well, not that, but stuff like, oh, I thought you did that in school. Just assuming that I'm like, I am Naruto and I did that in school. No, I get A's and B's, guys. Jeez. But, yeah. Okay, so I think we'll play the video now because we only got 2 more minutes. Here, I'll do it.
Back way back, people disgust me. Can we just show of hands who's a PC person? That person. Alright, let's see if sound works. Okay, can we get some mood lighting in here? Alright, let's just see if the music will work.
This audio starts at
Who's touching me?
No, it doesn't start. First thing you do is start. Yeah, there's no audio. Okay.
Is that
the first time one. That's creepy. I wouldn't get coming here because you have sessions.
Alright, everyone close your eyes for a second. Close them! There we go. One second, guys. It's just like, it's not enough to focus your speakers. Let it go. Oh my god. Everyone close your eyes again!
I know, it's not.
Just put the hospital down a bit.
First thing you hear is the scream once it says country. Yep.
It's just that, it's not country speakers, so it definitely wasn't the right choice.
One second. Is that it?
3 more questions.
Okay, up there. Sorry?
I have a sandbox London, jealous one.
Like an actual gun gun? Oh, that's not impressive. I thought you meant like I go to school every day and stand up gun gun. And I'd be super jealous.
Wait, keep quiet for a second, wait. Yeah, it's the right one.
We got it.
I think we got it. Okay, we'll take more questions after.
This might be horribly loud.
Cover your ears, people.
It's fucking horribly loud. Let's keep the volume in the corner. Alright, it's okay.
Thankfully, the first thing you hear is like the audio maximum.
It's fine. Oh god, I'm scared.
I know. Everyone breaks it.
alright, dude one. Guess I should go get my shovel. What the shit? Oh, I thought you were dead. Welcome to the 100-acre woods. Do you want to play?
No. I'm kind of, busy right now. Thanks for the offer.
Welcome to the 100-acre woods. Do you want to play?
No. No, I'm good.
Welcome to the 100-acre woods.
Is this a time? What? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Yay! What do you play?
We could go on the swings.
Alright, fuck it, why not? Already had a big job versus in a bathroom, now in the fucking woods with a bear. Why not go on the swings? Let's just make a fucking fun day of it. Let's get a fun day. Something tells me I can't say no. Why the fuck are you stuck? Just... Jesus, why is he so fat? How's he made of? You know what? I think you're fine. I think you'll be fine. I'll come back tomorrow. Vitamin D, it's good for you. It actually slims your belly a little bit. So tomorrow you'll be all nice and kind of lubricated up. It'll pop you up. It's fine, buddy. It's fine. Well, I'm waiting for the fucking milk. Something in! Where the hell is... Great. I got rid of one dumbass, got stuck with the other dumbass. I found my first dumbass. Sora! Sora? Yeah. A bro, I'm looking for him.
I know, Sora. I know where he is.
Are you fucking Okay. Where is he?
I'll show you.
Oh! Hey! What? What? No. No, you said you knew where Sora was.
I can't be sweet.
But how the fuck am I supposed to be after the fun know where the fuck we're going?
Oh, no.
What? Come on, you dumb fuck. Come on. Wave my hand. Why do I have to wave my hand?
I can't see you if you don't wave your hand.
You can't see me if I don't wave an appendage. What? What are you a fucking duck? You know what? And earthquake. Look, there you go. There you go. There you go, Phil. Come on, Phil. What? No. Don't you dare. I swear to fucking God. Alright, come on, Phil. It's fine.
No, I have to go back to the beginning.
I'm right here, Phil. Look, I'm waving my hands.
I have to go back to the beginning. You have to go get me.
Fucking fuck. Good, Phil? You good? You? See the hand?
I see.
Alright, I'm gonna walk a little bit now.
Oh no, Rico.
I'm waving my hand. Wave the hand. We're good. We're good. Waving the hand. Come on. Six. Two. Two. It's fine. You're not that far. No. Two. Okay, you're walking past the start line now. Pooh, you kind of circled the start. Come on, Pooh. Please, Blaze! No, Pooh. Pooh up. It's a good job, Pooh. Good job. Come on. Alright, okay. Here, excellent. So, Sora's this way, right? Sora, the one we're looking for. Sora, you said you knew where Sora was.
Sora.
Yeah, Sora.
Oh, I thought you meant Sora.
I didn't hear a difference. Okay. Where is, spiky brown hair?
Sora.
Kind of a tard.
Sora's over there on the other side.
Just push her off the fucking log and start I don't think Sora's worth this. This is a bunch of bull fucking Boom! I like the woods.
Come on, Riku. We have to start at the beginning.
That was creepy as shit.
What is wrong with you?
Start at the
That's how I view that. Alcon is the only place we can show that kid 16 plus, and she swears so much.
We saw that okay, girls, I hate you for being over and over.
Jen's gonna dress up like that tonight. She's gonna go to all your rooms.
It's nice seeing Jen and not being completely annoyed at her.
Let's go to the beginning. And the most useful member.
Organization 13.
Best of
I
all
like
useful
Axel. I have to say Axel is the best.
That's hard.
What's his name? Marseilles? But he's just too big. I know it gets explained in like the 360,000 days.
Right here.
But you go where Grace, you're just like, oh. Okay. He's one of them. I'd have to say that guy.
I love Axel. I have like a weird freaky love for Axel. Yeah, no. Like when I played it, I like makes the heart grow fonder. And when I played it, well, I bought it, and I'm like, fuck you, school. I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, I finished at 4 a.m. and I was so emotionally drained. And Axel died. I was like sitting like in my room just sobbing. And then the next day for school, I like crawled out of bed. I was like against the kitchen wall. I was like, are you okay? I'm like, and I sat down. It's like this fucking thing. Yeah. Let's crawl back to bed. Sick day
okay because Axel died.
When I took my camera and I like videotaped him on my TV screen, I was like really emotionally damaged. It was sad.
Never forget. He's dead alive if I can see it.
She most likely wouldn't.
I know you cosplayed a lot of them. But to say, is there anyone you haven't cosplayed that you would like to from Kingdom Hearts?
From Kingdom Hearts? All of my characters.
No, I'm obsessed with Kingdom Hearts, and I actually like really want to cosplay every single character for the game.
Well, we've been cosplaying it since, well, like since we started playing.
I started cosplaying in 2006, and yeah, I've done most of the main characters that I want to do, but there's still quite a few. I just recently did Ventus, but I'm going to be doing Opera in November, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, there's a ton of the organization members that I want to do, and like the Final Fantasy designs of like Gareth and Yuna from Exegina. I really want to do that.
I want to do Zonus.
Challenge accepted. I want to do Axel. At one point, I think I was going to do Zexion. I'm not sure, but that seemed like it was a plan at one time, so sure, why not? Oh, okay. Larxene, definitely. I look like a Larxene. Okay. They're lined up. Okay, so we'll take one more question. Rotated cosplay? Have you ever worn?
Oh, mine was Yuri from Shadow Heart, which really made me sad because I fucking love that favorite character. But I opened shirt bound, and we were joking about your tits are so large, your chest will just rip open, and it'll be like a zombie. And then my chest actually ripped open. I was walking, my friend said there's something on your chest, and I looked, it's just like a line of blood where my chest was ripping. So that made him not very likable after that.
Mine was Brad because I made the costume 3 times, and each time I haven't liked it. And even though I absolutely love the wings that we built together, I have a lot of back problems, so they were really heavy and it was very painful for me. But I'm going to remake that costume, and I'm going to get it this time.
And mine was Kuja because I almost died. Like, not just from embarrassment, or from the child hugging my leg and touching right here while I was in Kuja. No, it's like, yeah.
I remember rushing you to
I had to be rushed out of the
like running downtown.
Except she had to carry me, so I was holding onto her like this, and then somebody was just like, "Can I get your picture?" And I was just sort of out of it at the time, so I just started posing.